Hello and welcome back to Stepford County Railway. I'm the Scottish Lord, and today we're going to be doing a Connect service in the 1.3.20 update. Well, update patch they call them. Now, I haven't actually covered SCR for a while. It's been my birthday, I've had a few events on, and I've just not been able to record and upload recently. But I'm back now. I should have at least semi-regular uploads. But as you can see, we have got a new update, which includes this brand new, well, not entirely brand new, but somewhat new SCR logo. We finally got pictures where there were none before for the passenger, driver and staff member roles. In case anyone's interested, I am only up to dispatch. I've put my signal application in. I'm going to see if I get it. But we're going to be driving today, and we're going to be driving Connect, not with the 331-0. I don't know why that's selected. No, today we're buying the trainbow, and that is the Class 350 4-car next-gen train, because I can currently afford it. So there we go. Transaction successful. And today we're going to be going between Stepford Victoria and Berrily. So let's get into it. Right, here we go. We are starting off at Stepford Victoria. It was a bit laggy on that stretch there, so left it out a bit. However, there probably will still be a bit of lag there. However, it should clear up once we get out of the Stepford zone. Right. Do forgive if I sound a tiny bit sniffly. I've got a bit hay fever, I think. So, yeah, that's my reasoning. We are 350, 369. We are going to be departing in 4 seconds. Expected time of arrival is 3 o'clock at Berrily, calling at Financial Quarter, City Hospital, Stepford Central, Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, New Harrow, Ellesmere Pond, Ellesmere Junction and Berrily. This train has 4 coaches and we are 2Y02. Oh, right. I do not
This is a Connect train to
like the braking on
Berrily.
this. Well, the acceleration or the braking.
Financial Quarter.
I've never quite liked the 110-mile-an-hour trains. I think I've got one other one, and I think it's an Airlink. I have a funny feeling. So, yeah. In the recent updates, which... this isn't an update video, this is just a regular SCR video. They have now introduced concourse boards, which I technically can't really show you for the pure reason that
this train
I can't
is now
see them from the cab.
Financial Quarter.
Or if I zoom out, either I can't see them. So you're just going to have to take my word for it. Then saying that you've probably already seen them, because this is really a late video for me talking about concourse boards. I think they came out about... Oh,
this train has 4 coaches.
Bad stop 2Y02.
This is Financial Quarter.
Yeah, they just... I waited a bit because I had events on and I couldn't really cover it. I wanted to cover it. I quite enjoyed doing the 1.3 update video, so it's another thing that I would quite like to do. What other things can I talk about, though? I can talk about the new uniforms and the fact that I can see myself in the cab. That is very new. I mean, I half like the fact that there are now proper uniforms. However, you did get the uniforms before when it came to dispatchers and signalisers and high ranks. But I'm not too sure if I'm keen on the qualified driver.
This is a Connect train to
uniform.
Berrily. The next station
because
is City Hospital.
It doesn't really represent real life.
This train is now approaching.
Well, at least on any trains
City
that I've
Hospital.
seen. Usually it's quite formal. There's usually a tie involved. However,
14.
there's none of that here.
Stepford
It's just a
Connect
t-shirt and
service
it doesn't
to
really look the
Berrily.
most professional.
Calling at Stepford Central.
I also feel a
Stepford
bit
East,
that
St Helens Bridge, New
as
Harrow,
much as it's very good
Ellesmere
practically...
Pond, Ellesmere Junction,
Oh, for goodness sake.
and
I've
Berrily.
done it again.
This train
I need
has
to get
4
used to this.
coaches.
This is City
Um,
Hospital.
I just feel that they need to realise the R15 body shape. Not the R15. What was it? That it might have been the R15. It might have been the R6. I don't know. But the player model, like you can just see, it just doesn't support on my player model. It just doesn't work. So there could be a bit better support for that. I don't want to seem like I'm whinging, but yeah, I'm whinging. We might be able to see the concourse boards as we come
This train
into
is now
Central.
approaching
For anyone who's been
Stepford Central.
not playing SCI
This
for
is
a
a
while.
Connect train to Berrily.
Stepford East,
The next
St
station
Helens
is
Bridge,
Stepford Central.
Hang on, I'll try zoom in. No, it's not going to happen.
Ellesmere Junction, and Berrily.
I was going to try zooming
This
out
train
there,
has
but that
4
would have been
coaches.
dangerous. We're already a minute late. But you know what? That's to be expected with lag.
This is Stepford
So,
Central.
yeah. Plus, they always want you to make the Victoria to financial quarter stretch in 1 minute, which needs to be revised, which I think they're doing. At least I hope they're doing soon. Because as much as these next-gen trains are wonderful, I would quite prefer if they would focus on a few other things first. For example, a brand new streaming engine. What they were going
is a
to,
Connect
and that's
train
what they were
to
going to do before.
Berrily.
They'd started
The
it and they'd
next
rolled it
station
out, but
is
they'd rolled it back,
Stepford
and
East.
we've not had a word about it since, really. And other things like scheduling, that is a blooming important thing that needs to be sorted out. All the extras, I feel, could be delayed. And I don't think the community would mind. Oh, crikey. I keep forgetting this is a 110 mile an hour train. It's not 100, so I can't just max out the bar.
This train is
here we
now
go, coming
approaching
in.
Stepford East.
Bridge, New Harrow, Ellesmere Pond, Ellesmere Junction, and Berrily.
Another thing that's been
This train
updated
has 4
recently
coaches.
is the... oh. Bad...
This is
I need to work on my
Stepford
stopping
East.
in 110 mile an hour trains. The other thing that's been updated is St Helens Bridge, which we are going to be coming into next. I don't know why I needed to check that. But that has been updated at last. However, it is not as laggy as Stepford East, which is really
This is a
great.
Connect train to Berrily.
Because if they're going to keep updating the
The next
stations
station
at
is St
the same
Helens
parts
Bridge.
capacity as they've been updating Stepford East, then the game's probably going to be very much unplayable to lower end device viewers. I can't speak. Users. Because I mean Stepford East it's a bit better now, but it's still a bit laggy. Well, at the moment it's not too much for me because I'm on a very small server. I think we've only got about 3 other people in here. Oh,
This train is now approaching
goodness
St
sake.
Helens Bridge.
Stepford Connect service to Berrily. Calling at New Harrow, Ellesmere Pond, Ellesmere
Also,
Junction.
I've got to get used to the fact that these platforms
Berrily.
are now a lot shorter.
This train has 4 coaches.
The platforms used to be stupidly long, so you just got used to coming in a bit hotter than I did just there.
This is
But you
St
can't do that
Helens
anymore. You've got to be
Bridge.
really careful. So there's an S-car stop, and that there you can just see it as a concourse board. You can't see it properly though, so yeah. Still got the old banner repeaters here. Off indicators on every other platform, but banner repeaters are on those. I still remember when there used to be banner repeaters everywhere.
This is a
I
Connect train
completed the final
Berrily.
training. Well, the
The
final
next
dispatcher
station
training
is
of
New
2018. So I was trained on the banner system before all the off indicators came out, and I'll be honest, I actually find that the banners are easier to understand. I find them a lot easier to understand than the off indicators.
This train is
I mean,
now
I get
approaching
the off indicators,
New
don't
Harrow.
get me wrong. I wouldn't be able to do the dispatcher job properly if I didn't get how they worked.
This train
But
has
it
4
gets a bit
coaches.
confusing, really, when something that says off is on. I mean, that's confusing for anyone. Also, not a bad stop there, so
This is
proud of myself.
New Harrow.
I'm trying to see. There's a concourse board. There we go. As we can see, there is not much there at the moment, so I can't really say that it's full. But that's basically what it looks like for anyone who hasn't seen it.
This is a Connect train too.
Also,
Berrily.
other things I can talk about.
The next
Airlink
station
had a
is
brand update.
Ellesmere Pond.
I'm sort of aware this is sort of turning into an update video right now. It's not meant to, but that's how it seems to be turning out. So, the Airlink branding's had an update. Sort of followed the branding of Gatwick Express
This train
time.
is now
They've
approaching
updated their typeface
Ellesmere
for
Pond.
the main Airlink word.
Calling it Ellesmere
And,
Junction.
oh dear,
And
and for the logo
Berrily.
it's... Oh no,
This train has 4 coaches.
Terribly bad stop 2YO2.
This is Ellesmere Pond.
Yeah, really bad stop. Yeah, they've updated the logo itself to look like the Gatwick Express logo, which I will pop up on screen now. I did not rip the graphics from any area of the game, by the way. I recreated it myself on Photoshop, so yeah. No pirating here. It's the same with how I get all the logos for everything. Like the SCR logo, the guy who
59.
made
This
it,
is a
Overhead
Connect train
Wires,
Berrily.
released some
The next
wallpapers
station is
only.
which
Ellesmere
had
Junction.
This train has 4 coaches.
basically a black background, well, very, very dark grey, and a pure
This is
white
Ellesmere
SCR
Junction.
logo. And of course, if you know how to use the right photo editing program, you can isolate that logo and recolour it if you find a good colour version. So yeah, that's all I've done. All I've done is a load of looking at things, finding a few typefaces, and copying it.
This is a Connect train too.
So
Berrily.
nothing is ripped. That's how I
The next station is
that's how I get all
Berrily.
the logos for the intros of these videos. AWS, please go away. Please save your ding for another day. New song coming out 2020. Yay!
This train is now approaching.
So, arriving into
Berrily.
Berrily 2 minutes and 11
This
seconds
train
late.
terminates
Well,
here.
and
All
counting.
change, please.
This train is the service from Stepford Victoria.
I'd say this has been a somewhat successful route. Apart from all the... Oh crap. There we go. Didn't smash into the buffers.
This is
Apart from the...
Berrily.
the
This train terminates here. All change, please.
overshoots of some stations, I'd say that was a pretty good run with the 350, which I am going to get a good thumbnail picture of. There. That seems okay, I think. Apart from those screenshot taken things. You know what? Get a good screenshot there. Doesn't look bad. But either way, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like button. If you really enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on to make sure you don't miss a video. I'm also going to put the address for my Discord in the description, as well as my Twitter, which is @ScottishLordYT. You can follow that, and I put a few tweets up there every now and again, and I also put up when I'm going to be releasing videos, if I don't forget to put it on Twitter. But yes, thank you for watching. I've been the Scottish Lord. You've been a wonderful viewer. Goodbye.